So, what did I think of Game of Thrones, the final? I liked it, but it was kind of more like politics and them just basically talking, which they've kind of been doing for the past 7 seasons. So, I was wanting to see like the White Walkers attack finally. But obviously they had to make an alliance with Cersei and Khaleesi and Jon Snow and Jaime. I finally liked Arya, I've always liked Arya, but she's kind of got a little bit too big for her boots. But I think Sansa, or however you pronounce her name, sorry, I really can't pronounce her name right, but I think she needed to see that Sansa had changed and she did the right thing by turning Littlefinger, which is so upsetting for me because I actually kind of liked Littlefinger. It was a good kind of stirrer for the show. To be honest, one of my least favourite characters, the whole thing, is Bran. But I liked him in this episode because his acting was a little bit more better and he didn't just act like cardboard, I would have said that the White Walkers had more emotion than him, but it was quite cool to see in the past. Not that we've not done that before, but the way he told it was beautiful, but tragic. I liked that Bernie talked sense into Jaime, and that Jaime's free of the bitch because Jaime has a lot of potential to be a really cool guy, aside from the fact pushing it like a 10-year-old out a window, but everybody's done bad stuff, I suppose. I just hope he goes and finds his brother and gets on the good side. One thing I don't really like about the show is that it's, how do I say this? For instance, I don't ship, obviously, Jaime and Cersei. That's just wrong. But then I ship Jon Snow and Khaleesi, and I'm totally against incest, okay? She's his aunt or something like that, if I'm right. But, I'm completely against incest. But, the writers are kind of shoving it in our face, and there's chemistry there, okay? There's full-blown chemistry. They had sex together. They love each other, and it's really hard to not see that. So it's really hard not to root for them, if you know what I mean. Because I've really tried to say that's wrong and not root for them, but then back then it was not uncommon to marry your cousin, or in fact today you can marry your cousin. You can actually marry your cousin, so it's not entirely wrong, but it's not entirely right, if you know what I mean. Anyway, regardless, wrong or right, I don't think they're going to have a happy ending. I really don't. I think history is going to repeat itself, and she just thinks she can't get pregnant because of that stupid witch back in season 2 or something. But I think she will have a kid and she may die, which is sad because I love Khaleesi. But who knows? Maybe she will take the Iron Throne, but that just seems so predictable. What I would love to happen is that there's no Iron Throne. Like that the Walkers destroy it and that they have to just reassemble whoever's left and create a leader, but but not be so, like, bend the knee kind of thing, you know? For instance, Rick in The Walking Dead, he's the leader, right? But he doesn't get everybody to bend the knee. In fact, he doesn't get anybody to bend the knee. So I'd like that kind of thing, like what Jon Snow does, you know? I'm kind of annoyed that we didn't really get a Sam and Jon reunion because, I mean, they were a big part of each other's friendships and growth. And I can't even remember if they've met this season. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They haven't, eh? So I'm really annoyed about that. Because Game of Thrones won't be on till like 2018, 19. And God, it's just so annoying. Theon, you stepped up. I hated Theon so much. In fact, when they cut off his balls, I literally thought he was going to like get angry and step up. But, you know, he did the complete opposite, and I can understand why. I mean, if somebody took a bit of your body off, and private parts especially, because you can never fully enjoy sex, well, that's a big thing for a guy, and I don't say that to be mean, guys just love sex, so that's a big thing for a guy, and so I can understand why he'd be broken, and feel like he's not a man. But when that wee pirate dude who's working for Cersei, sorry I can't remember his name, there's just a lot of like characters and stuff in the show, so when the big pirate guy stole his sister, you know, I was so pissed off at, like everybody else, for him jumping off the boat and letting her get kidnapped, but he stepped up, he got a beating, and he fought for his sister, and he's going to find her. So, good. And, like I said, I was wanting, like, walkers to come in, at least head for the gates of Winterfell. I mean, I suppose they were doing that at the end, but it'd be cool just to see them like that close from Winterfell, and then maybe it cut to black, but whatever. The scene with the dragon was totally badass, you know, the White Walker dragon, so cool. I hope the wildling, the ginger haired guy, is still alive though, because his death is unknown. So I think that's it. Yeah, we've covered Khaleesi, Jon Snow, Screw-In, we've covered Littlefinger, Arya, Sansa, Bran, Cersei, who's a total cow. Yeah. So this episode I give 8. You know, there has been better ones this season. For instance, the previous one, that was a classic episode. I wouldn't say this episode was bad. It was just, I had like high expectations, and then maybe that's why it's a lower rating. By the way, if I've missed anything from the show, or if something I've said doesn't really add up, it's because I was in cramp all day with my stomach. I have a infection, a UTI, a kidney infection, so I had to get a doctor out, and I literally couldn't go to the doctors. They had to come out here, but I got antibiotics, so I'm starting to feel a little relief. So, another thing before I go, where the fuck is Ghost? Okay, seriously, where is Ghost? Like, is he okay? I've not seen Ghost since, God, when was the last time you seen Ghost? Oh. I think they're holding like the big guns for obviously next season, because it's the last season, and I think it's going to be hell yeah fight. I think there's going to be lots of casualties, no shit Sherlock, but I think there's going to be lots of deaths and even big characters. So I hope you kind of like my little review on it. I've not really did one of these for like a year, I think. I just I had to take my mind off what's been happening with my rabbit passing, you know, because it's still breaking my heart. So it's just good to you know, talk about other stuff, I suppose. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys soon.